Do not adjust your television. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is really happening. This is the new breed of extreme and the new ECW. I'm your host, Joey Styles. I want to say something first on a professional note that I am no longer in any way, shape, or form associated with the wrestling organization known as the ECW. On a personal note, Kevin Steen. I've been in this business for over 25 years, most of that around extreme talent, and never in dealing with guys like Terry Funk, Sabu, Tommy Dreamer, the Sandman, some of the most unpredictable men that have ever stepped between these ropes. Has anyone seen the need to put their hands on me? They all understood what my role was. They respected me. Because I am a broadcaster. I get the storylines over. I get the talent over. And you put your hands on me. As you know, Judge Clarence Mason has issued a restraining order, and it says you must remain 200 feet away from me at all times, or risk incarceration. Moving on to better things, my first guest here on the new ECW, ladies and gentlemen, is a man who's a legend in Japanese wrestling, but not very well known here at home. I introduce, entering the ring area, Kenny Omega. Now Kenny, for years we've heard about a guy who could have a 60-minute match with a broomstick and get the broom over in the process, but you've actually done these things.
The fact is, I love this business more than anything. And I'm here in the ECW to prove that I am the top caliber in our sport.
Well, what I can tell you for sure is...
Yo, dog, what you doing here?
You know what, New Jack? Don't come here with that same old bullshit attitude that you got last time around here. You caused too much trouble in the locker room. You think you're hard.
I'm one of the most hardcore motherfuckers in this place.
Oh, really? You think so? Well, maybe you and I can just settle this thing down once and for all. Bring it on.
You can both kiss my ass. You want to know what hardcore is? Well, it's got a new name, and it's Anderson. Bitch, you spent way too much time in the movie studio. This shit here is for real. I'm not here to wrestle. I'm here to make a point. And when it's all said and done, you're gonna know the new face of hardcore is Anderson.
And there are 3 more names that have signed the dotted line to be a part of the ECW. Entering the ring at this time, Mike Rhino. This young man is still a top talent in the business. He's been working in places like the Ring of Honor, the WWE, and now he is here at the ECW. His opponent, Matt Davey, up-and-coming young superstar with a growth potential that is literally unlimited. Here in this match, we are going to see some of the young up-and-coming talent that the ECW is all about. The next breed of extreme. We're here looking at the future of the industry, the future of the ECW. These 2 men are not strangers to one another. They've seen each other in the ROH. They've been on opposite sides of the ring before. Oh my God! Earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we had a special match between Christopher Daniels and Chris Sabin, known as The Fallen, when they took on the ECW Tag Team Champions, the Dudleys. It was The Fallen getting the victory in that non-title matchup with the Dudleys. And now entering the ring, another man who has not been satisfied with his role in the industry. Leaving TNA Wrestling, we have Samoa Joe here on an ECW contract. And tonight, he'll have his hands full. Joe's opponent tonight is a man who is no stranger to championship matches. This is Davey Richards. Throughout the course of his career, Joe has proven he can wrestle any way he needs to get it done. He can be one of the greatest tacticians ever to enter the ring, and he can brutalize you into a pulp. But right now it is Davey Richards getting the upper hand on Samoa Joe. Richards using the speed advantage over the former X-Division champion. In recent years, Samoa Joe has resorted to a lot more strike technique than he has grappling, and he's showing that right here. A man who fancies himself a bit of a mixed martial artist, and he just drove Davey Richards into the mat. Richards is being pummeled from post to post. And Samoa Joe just nails him with an STO. Richards gets slammed hard to the mat, and he escapes the ring. Smart move by Davey Richards because Samoa Joe might have been 3 seconds away from a victory. And now the near 300-pounder. He's caught. Davey Richards powerbounds him from the top rope. I have no idea how Samoa Joe managed to kick out of that. Now Davey Richards once again going for broke. Richards gets Samoa Joe up with another powerbomb, and he's got him tied up. He's 1, 2, and it's over. Joe kicks out. Davey Richards, if he hits it this time, it's over. There's no way Samoa Joe kicks out again. 1, 2, and no! Samoa Joe going to turn. Now he's got him in a sleeper. He's got him in a rear naked. He's down, and this should be it. Davey Richards now he's fighting out. These two men have taken each other's best shots, and they managed to escape every time. And now will this be it? I don't know what these two men have to do to one another to keep a man down for 3, but that's only 2. Davey Richards avoids a defeat. This has got to be it. Samoa Joe hooks the leg and he still can't keep him down. And now Davey Richards once again with the butterfly lockup drives Samoa Joe into the mat. Will this be enough? 1, he's got 2. Finally, it's over. That's a huge win for Davey Richards. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. The ECW Heavyweight Champion Rhino with 2 belts. Well, what do you expect when THQ's making the game? You know it's going to have a bunch of screw-ups. The countdown is on till January. I believe January 15th will be the end of THQ as we know it. Entering the ring at this time is the challenger. He is the hardcore icon, Tommy Dreamer. You'll be hard-pressed to find too many people who think Tommy Dreamer is able to beat Rhino for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. But that is what's on the line here tonight. close it is, and he spears it once again.